Harvard has become a hedge fund with a college attached. Are they doing robust research? Maybe in the medical field, maybe. But these are all the same places that stayed silent during COVID. They stayed silent during 6 feet to slow the spread. They stayed silent during the mask yourself while you're alone in a car. They have a major surplus, unlike our government. And if Harvard wants to go be great again, they can go raise the money from their very, very wealthy alumni. So given this ideological capture and the university's vast private wealth, we should cut all funding to Harvard, period. We should cut all funding to Columbia. We should cut all funding to all of these Ivy League schools, one by one. Brown University. How many unnecessary jobs does Harvard University have? And this is the way it works. Obama is out today on Twitter defending Harvard, saying, well, Harvard is a wonderful place for rigorous debate. The only debate that is allowed at Harvard is left-wing versus liberal. That is the only debate that is allowed, is you could debate left-wing ideas. Well, how pro-choice are you? Oh, well, how pro-trans are you? Or how open borders are you? But conservative ideas are in no way welcome to Harvard University. It's the epicenter of smugness and elitism. Harvard fired its president once for simply speculating, quote, maybe there are fewer women in science because they like science less. And he got run out of the institution because of it. Got run out of the institution. Harvard University is a great example of how the elites and how the experts protect themselves with a hard to reach, hard to grapple, hard to grasp credential. And that credential is largely subsidized by the American taxpayer. Their most recent president is a fraud who just plagiarized her way to the top. Utter joke. Again, go raise the money from regular Harvard alumni. And then the tenure of the professors allow them to preach left-wing Marxism with no blowback whatsoever. So you put all this together. You ask yourself the question, why shouldn't Harvard have to fund itself? We are a nation far in debt. We shouldn't be funding any of these schools. And Harvard University, with a $50 billion endowment, they're now trying to play the victim. Harvard says, oh, we don't have the ability to continue. How about you go sell some stock, sell some buildings out in Cambridge? No more is the U.S. taxpayer going to fund your racket called Harvard, the protection shield of the elites that have gotten almost everything wrong over the last decade.